Bunny, and today's video is going to be some first impression and some swatches. And I know it's not Friday. This should technically be a first impression Friday video, but let's just all pretend it's Friday. Okay, for the sake of this video, because I feel like I am so late talking about this already. Probably everyone else on YouTube has already done it. I asked you guys on Instagram like 4 days ago if y'all wanted to see some first impression review swatches of the new, what is this called? Magnificent of the Night. What is this called? Magic of the Night. That sounds like a Phantom of the Opera thing. New collection from MAC, and I got 2 highlighters and 3 lipsticks, so we're gonna be talking about them today. I follow this amazing makeup account on Instagram called Trend Mood 1, and I'm always looking at her account for like the latest updates and launches. And while I was at Disney World, she posted a photo saying that this collection had gone live. It was like a rando time. It wasn't at midnight. It wasn't at like 9 in the morning. It didn't make any sense. I think it was like a Thursday at like 7 o'clock at night. I was sitting on a bus headed to the Magic Kingdom, and I literally ordered all of these items mobily. I don't know how I got so lucky this time. Normally MAC limited edition collections drive me insane. They never say an official time when they're gonna be launched, and people go crazy, things disappear out of your cart. It's not much fun. So I really feel like I lucked out grabbing the products I wanted from this collection. I really do thoroughly enjoy the packaging. I just took my video still, so I already removed these puppies from their boxes. Each of the highlighters in this collection come in this awesome electric blue. What would we call this? Oh, it's not metal. It's plastic, but it is magical electric blue. So I'm going to show the most craziest item right off the bat. This is MAC's Oh Darling, and I technically think that these are highlighters, but they give them this super special sounding name, which is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish. Wow, that is a lot of verbiage. Do you hear Boris in the background? I think he's doing his kitty business and he's like digging in the kitty litter box right now. It's very distracting. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Anyway, that was a bizarre diversion to discuss. Most desired from this entire collection is Oh Darling, which is this super golden highlight. I was just seeing for weeks now swatches of this stuff. It definitely looked more golden and amazing than any other product I've ever bought before. It has been compared a lot to Becca's Champagne Pop. I don't really feel like it's an exact dupe. I feel like Champagne Pop is more of a champagne color, and this Oh Darling is definitely much more golden. This retailed for $33, and I've already seen it on eBay going for as much as $75, which is pretty crazy. I'm using it on my face today. Can you tell a fantastical difference in my face? Does my face look wildly different than it ever has before? I don't think so, but I like it. And I feel like makeup is 99% the power of suggestion. And everyone suggested that if I put this on my face, it would make me feel magical and sparkly and golden and totally different. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I like it. I like the packaging more than anything. I don't know. Here comes an unpopular opinion, because I got the other limited edition highlighter in Shaft of Gold, which is kind of a confusing name if you ask me, because the other one, which is called Oh Darling, is really, really gold, and this one is more of a bronzy shade. I feel like they totally pulled an Iceland, Greenland kind of thing on me right now. I know everyone is just crazy about this Oh Darling one, but I kind of think personally, I like Shaft of Gold a little bit better. I was swatching it the other day. It definitely has more of a fiery, bronzy, almost kind of, dare I say, coppery tone. So why it's called Shaft of Gold, I don't know. I think that this collection is still available in stores somewhere. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. It might be sold out everywhere. I don't know. Normally, MAC products launch online quite a bit earlier than they do in stores, at least like a week or so. So I don't know. We might still be right in that window, or the window might have closed. I don't know. Also, I got 3 lipsticks, and I was a little bit disappointed that more of the lipstick shades were not limited edition. So the packaging is definitely limited edition. Honestly, that's what suckered me in to buy these particular shades right now. I really do like this bright purple metallic shade. 2 of these shades I know are definitely in MAC's permanent line. You can buy them in the regular black packaging, and one of them is kind of up in the air for me. I tried to do a little bit of research, and none of them like said LE on the side of them, which normally means limited edition. I don't know what's going on. The very first one that I got is Please Me, and I will admit that the labels are pretty difficult to read. So give me just a second. I feel like I have like eyes that don't work right now. Okay, which one? I'm just gonna have to look at them. The labels are literally not legible. I almost said unlegible, but I don't think that's a phrase. The very first shade that I got is Please Me, and this is definitely in their permanent collection. One of the reasons why I also went ahead and bought some of these lipsticks is all of the lipsticks from this collection were either matte or retro matte, and my favorite type of lipstick is matte. It's like a dusty rose color. It's kind of like a bright dusty rose color. I can definitely see myself wearing this shade a lot, even though it's kind of like more pink, which I don't usually associate pink with fall and winter. I feel like it kind of has that dusty color so that it makes it like more acceptable for fall. The next shade that I got, which is the one that kind of throws me for a loop if it is limited edition or not, because it's the only one I couldn't like clearly see if it was part of the permanent collection or not. I tried to search it in on MAC's website, and the only time that it came up was in this collection. So this might be the only like new lipstick shade developed specifically for this thing we're talking about now. This one is called, oh, I cannot remember the name. Evening? Is that Evening Rendezvous? That's kind of a weird name. This is kind of like a purpley, plum fuchsia, kind of magenta-ish kind of color. This once again is matte, but it almost, when I'm looking at it with my retinas, it looks a little bit like sheeny to me, if that makes any sense. I thought that this one would be great for fall. You gotta love plums in the fall. You've got to. Okay, promise me that you'll love plums in the fall. The very last lipstick and last item that I got from this collection is All Fired Up, and this one is a retro matte. And if you're familiar with MAC at all, then you will know that their retro mattes, I hate to use the term chalky, but definitely when I'm using retro mattes from MAC, I always try and put on a chapstick or something before I put this on, because it literally is extremely drying. I love the retro mattes. They're very, very pigmented, but if you don't like mattes that are extremely matte, you're probably not gonna like retro matte at all. It is an extremely bright and awesome vibrant pink. It's almost kind of like a cherry pink though. Maybe has like a little bit of a reddish tint to it. Can we say that? That is everything that I got from this MAC collection. They kind of just dumped a whole bunch of collections on us at once the other day. They also released their holiday collection with a lot of the pigment sets and brush sets and stuff like that. I wasn't really too crazy about any of the palettes or anything, but I am thinking about snagging some of the limited edition brush sets, because the what do we call those things? Ferrule, like the metal part, once again has these metallic blues and purples. And I think that that's just really pretty on makeup brushes as well. I just really like this. Were you guys excited for this collection? Did you get anything? Did you miss out on anything that you really wanted? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Share them with me down below. I hope that this video was helpful to somebody. If you guys have any suggestions for dupes down below, please go ahead and list them, because I know that there are gonna be some of you out there who are really going to have wanted to get some of these highlighters and maybe you didn't get them. I feel like trying to buy MAC online is like some kind of lottery. Thank you guys so much for watching today and for hanging out. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram @graveyardgirl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!